Oh, good morning, Intervet fans, and welcome to the preview for Greyville, the Poly Track, Wednesday, the 13th of September. And you know, I love doing these Poly Tracks because you've got to try and work out how things are going to work in the race. Unfortunately, we've had load shedding for 18 hours continuous, so that doesn't help with studying in candlelight, but got through it. First race off, 12:30 in an 8-race program, and it's a maiden plate fillies and mares. They go 1,000 meters. So, once you go 1,000 meters, Louis Cousin stands out, number 1, Averni Princess. But he owns this one himself, so maybe he's just accumulating money with this horse. So, you can't back it with any confidence. I would have thought Ladies' Day's a runner, gets a claimer, but this guy's a new boy on the block, but it runs very well on the poly, the Ladies' Day, and Daryl Moore's in fine form. Jane's Vision looks like the natural horse that comes onto the poly for the first time. Got some good form behind its name. Vision to Achieve also got some form, and Kian's Pride last run was good with Gavin Larini, jumps on again. So very open first race as far as I'm concerned. By pot, I'm putting in all 5 of those. Race 2, Mary Rate at 69, handicapped 1,000 meters. And I like the look of number 2, Flying the Star. Now gets Michael Roberts to train it, Rachel Vinegar to ride it. Rachel rode it last time, and Corinne Bestol, we wish her well in her retirement. She used to train this one, as she did with another one of theirs, which is further down the line, Zululanga. But I don't fancy Zululanga today. Vision of Will, Big Danger. Kamala rides it, rode it last time. Course and distance, 10 runs, 2 wins, 4 places. Huge runner. So I like those 2. I think they'll fight it out. Race 3, Mary rated 86,000 meters. As I said to you, when you look at sprints, look at Cousin. Chase Majan rides this. He's ridden it 4 times, 1 win, 1 place. Don Carrari, number 1. Poly 2-1, got a 3-point penalty for winning last time, so he goes on the poly. And this looks like a nice race, because if I'm going to run through all 10 of them, you could actually put the field in the first leg of the Pick 6. Question of Faith 2 might be a lot better than rated. Gavin Larina aboard, that's a big jockey plus. Ignore its post maiden. Iron Bark shows pace always thereabouts, gets a claimer, 4 kilogram. Prince Koresh, he's the one horse that I wouldn't fancy. I think that he's much better at Scottsville, or certainly on the turf, as his form shows. Music is Life, 3rd run after arrest. Valiente gets Plykeys. Plykeys ridden a winner. He knows what to do, and head of the speed rating. Valiente loves Polly. Adiana, fast, gets a 4 kilogram claimer, might get away from them. Charo Sands got a chance to ride on well. Hard to fancy him with as the 2nd or 3rd choice of the stable. And One Too Many, 2nd run after rest. Runs very well after rest, this horse. So he goes into play as well. Race 4, 77, Mary rated 1,800. And I'm going with number 8, Afropolitan. I know it got a 6-point penalty for winning last time, absolutely canted up. And shouldn't have any problem if it gets to the front and gets an easy lead again. And from draw 8, they normally get across. Big danger is Aventador, because I think Muzi will be on his girth, and they'll turn into straight 1st and 2nd, I would expect, and that could end up them running 1st and 2nd. They're my 2 choices. Famous and Rich would have a chance. Redaccio, good post maiden, and Ricardo got 6 points last time, but I'm going with the 2 that I think will be in the front. Race 5, Mary rated handicap, 1,800 meters. I'm going strongly with 1, Barner Bridge. I think he looks the best on the day. Loves the course, 3 runs, 2 wins and a place. Kamala's ridden him 5 times for a win and 2 places. He knows him. So the hidden horses in the race are 3 is Zappa. You don't know anything about this, 3rd run after arrest. This horse is obviously better than rated, because they kept him in training. He's a 6-year-old. This stable doesn't need to keep 6-year-olds in training, but they do often, and when they do, those type of horses come up and win. Shoefellow, 3rd run might improve. Banzai Pipeline, I like this to have a chance today. If he doesn't get too far back, Banzai Pipeline, he'll be a runner here. Merit ratings come down, and he's run on his last 3 pretty well from hopeless positions. Time taker, a couple of good runs. 6 race, maiden merit-rated handicap. They go 1600, and those were the fillies and mares. And I've got to go with the Daryl Moore runner, boss name. Got a merit rating of 93 because it ran in 3 features, so it looks pretty badly handicapped here. But she might be full of class, this filly, and if she is, she should put this lot to bed. Rainwear, well, we found her last time and we supported her and she won. Moosey gets a leg up because Farie's riding in Cape Town. And then the dark horse of the race, got to be Stingray. Don't know if this gets a trip, but if it does, with Rachel Vinegar aboard it, might be very dangerous. Race 7, merit-rated handicap, and they go 1600 meters. I thought the Calumet team held a sway here, and when I saw Zachy on William Rufus, I thought that's a stable elect, but I liked Ideal Elect last time. He goes well on the poly, this horse, and I'm putting him into all my playing. Dangers. Captain of Grip hasn't come from Joburg for nothing, but he's come as Barner Bridges' stable companion. He was favourite last time. Voldemort will go well, and then Pragmatist, the runner for Janse van Vuren. He could easily be in the shake-up, so all of those go in. Race 8, merit-rated 65 handicap, 1600. Wow, these races get difficult. Well, One Vengeance Forever, typical horse that I think needs the blinkers. Always there or thereabouts, doesn't seem to put it in. I think he's better than that. So, Godden gets a leg up now. Rafiki, Danger, course and distance 2-1. Comes off a very low profile. This horse, he might be a lot better than rated, and I'd expect him to go very well here. Raven Sword. Yeah, this horse loves this track. Likes Calvin Abib. Everything about him looks good, and his last 2 runs look like just warmers. Or in fact, he ran a good race off the maiden. He looks like warmers. This looks like a great race for him. Brave Voyager loves the poly. Porfirio. Kumran Naidu's come into form. Don't ignore his chances with Gavin Lorena aboard it. So, from me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, until tomorrow, where we'll be at the Val, have a great day's racing.